Hey guys, it's me, Cozy for Ball. We need to talk. I have been going through some rough stuff lately, and I just don't know if I can continue without your help. I'm going to be selling my art. I'm not sure on what platform yet, but I will. So, y'all should go check out my art. I'm gonna have like a YouTube short here in a bit showing like some of my art. I do digital and physical art, so you get a little bit of both. I would really appreciate it if you guys could support my channel like that. I'm working on episode 1 of the infection video, and the last character, the last main character of the series will be released in the next 2 weeks, hopefully. It's gonna be kind of chaotic for me because I like after this week I have a horse show that I gotta do, and then I gotta go to camp for like a week. So it's gonna be pretty chaotic. So I'm not gonna be able to post for a week unless I schedule a post, which I might do. So I again will be absent from my channel. I'm so sorry, you guys. But I am working on the first episode. I've already got 2 to 3 pages worth of comic, so that's really good. I'm really excited. And I kind of hit like a roadblock on like the storyline, but I finally got where it's supposed to be going. I know how, like, where I'm going with everything. It's gonna be great. Also, I know I did go through and I voiced the flashback of oh my gosh, of Diver's backstory. I will only be doing that for characters' backstories or for like flashbacks, and like if there's like a broken TV, then that will be like I'll voice that too. But only stuff like that I will voice. Just from aside from regular characters talking in dialogue, I don't think I'm gonna do that because that's a lot of extra work, and I can just get you guys the I can just like, do the comic, and then I can just post it without having to go through and voice it, because it took me like a whole couple hours to go through and voice the whole thing, because I had to like, sit there and retake certain lines because I didn't think it felt right. And so yeah, it's gonna be a work in progress, but I am getting there, and I'm really excited to post it. I've gotten all the things figured out. I'm gonna post a video about some special infected. I think you all would think they're very cool. I've also found out what the virus technically is, if it's a virus or if it's a parasite. And you're gonna think this is funny, but I chose a parasitic virus. So there's a little bit of information on that. I'll just give like a bit of a lore drop here. So, the virus is like a black goop that goes and immediately starts infecting the brain, which is why you don't see it really appear into like stage 3 and like stage 4 and stage 5, and especially in the special infected. That's why like a special infected have a lot of body like this. What would that word be? Body dysmorphing. I don't know. So special infected are like that, but different special infected can also mean that it is an important character in the thing, or at least it relates to an important character. So if you see a special infected, which trust me, you'll know what a special infected would look like, keep into consideration that it could be important to the storyline. Sometimes it's just there to just add a little bit of drama to the story. But I'm really excited for you all to meet my characters. I'm really excited for you guys to meet Diver, and Moxie, and Nova, and Vera's coming out here soon. That's the character that I'm going to be releasing, is Vera. So they all have their own fun little personalities, and I like how they interact with each other. like the unspoken rivalry between Diver and Moxie that will be there. It's just gonna be really funny. And so there's gonna be a lot of fun, like funny times. There's gonna be a lot of painful times. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited because I'm actually getting a lot of motivation, and I don't have to be crowded by work now that it's summer and I'm free to do whatever. I'm broken from the chains of society temporarily. So I will be clearly taking advantage of that. I am so excited to release these characters and release my work. And I appreciate your guys' support so much. Especially like Dolls with Fangs, Zay's Dragons. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. And just other people who have gone through in support of my channel. You all are awesome. I appreciate you guys for the support so much. You guys have just been making a huge difference. And you watching this video, you should go check out their channel. If you're not them, then go check out their channel because they do some really cool stuff. I know Dolls with Fangs has been doing a series lately, but they recently stopped doing their series, which is a little bit saddening, but it's what they decided to do, and I respect their decision. I'm excited to see what else they go for with their channel. So, yeah. Like I said, I've been kind of going through some stuff. It's been a hard couple years, but, like, I feel like the whole world kind of feels that. I, need to get a lot of money, for reasons that I've been asked not to share online, and I'm going to keep it that way. But, it is a very special placeholder in, my family that we're trying to regain, and it's expensive. So, just need to make some money, which is why I'm going to be selling my artwork. I don't think anybody's going to really pay for it because I'm not the best artist in the world. I don't know if a lot of people would like my art style. A lot of people in real life don't like my art style. I've had a lot of my dragons be called horses and dogs with accessories. I understand that I have a different perspective on dragons than most people do. Like, oh my gosh, my dinosaur. This is Rexy, by the way. This is Rex. He used to be a robotic T-Rex, but he is fallen apart. So, he will be a often included feature in this channel. This guy is awesome. He was one of my favorite toys as a kid, even if he wasn't, like, I couldn't use him, like, robotically. Just the fact that I could move his arms and his legs and his mouth, it was so much fun for me as a child. But what I meant to grab was this guy right here. I know a lot of people see dragons like this. This isn't actually a dragon, by the way. This is a, oh my gosh, a wyvern. And wyverns are basically, they're like, they look like this, but they don't have these upper arms right here. They have, wings for arms. But I know a lot of people see dragons more like this, you know, with the arms here. It's just not how I see them exactly. I don't know. I don't feel like all dragons would have wings because only sky dragons and stuff like that would be necessary having wings. It's like, it's not reasonable that a, dragon, like a water dragon, needs wings aside from like, queen dragons and stuff like, or like, king dragons. So, which is why I often don't draw my dragons with wings, also because I'm not very good at drawing with wings. So that's why you won't see Diver or Moxie or Nova or Vera with wings. And Nova and Vera might get wings later on. That might be something that they get. Moxie and Diver are definitely canonly. They don't have wings. Diver is a sea dragon, so that's why she doesn't have wings. I don't know if you could tell by like the dorsal fin on her like head and like all around her back. But she is a sea dragon. I modeled her design off of a sea creature that I did. But a lot of people, like, not a lot of people liked it that much. One person told me it was because I, like, made it, have, like, a large tooth, basically, on both sides. That was like a seal tooth or like a saber-tooth tiger tooth, but it was like a little bit longer. Or like a tusk, either way. it was like that. Somebody told me that it was very annoying, which I don't agree with that entirely. I don't think that's very I feel like it's my art style and I get to choose. So it's my choice of how I want to draw it, and so I'm gonna keep drawing it like that. But I took it out of diapers because I just feel like it didn't suit her character that much, and I actually changed a couple different things. So like I don't want Diver to be this this creature that I've already made. I want to make her something new, and I have made her something new, and she's actually changed a lot from what her original design was, along with all the other characters. Diver used to be a lot more crazy and psycho and a lot more like Moxie. I know you guys have not met any of these characters, which is why I'm going through and I'm describing their characteristics so you guys can get to know these characters a little bit more. But Diver was going to be a lot more psycho, crazy, and was like not going to be any sort of type of reasoning with like Moxie is now. But Diver, I felt like she was more calm, sassy, but when she does go crazy, you need to like watch out. Moxie is insane, and it's all because of the infection, but not entirely because of the infection. She did have some traumatic pasts. Nova is the calm, excited, and finds that it's okay. Like, violence doesn't have to be involved kind of person. She doesn't like killing anybody, any infected. Doesn't matter if it's like life or death. She does not want to. She's trying to find a cure for the infected, because she feels like they can be cured. And then Vera, who's going to be released here soon, is like Nova's best friend. Not post-infection though. They did not know each other before the infection. They knew each other during the infection, at the beginning of the infection. But Vera is very scared, very shy, does not like confrontation, does not like fighting, and often gets very scared when it comes to like large hordes and stuff like that. So, obviously, like, Nova was perfect for Vera. They're not related. They treat each other like they're related, though. In fact, for a long time, I contemplated whether or not Nova and Vera should be related, because I thought that was, like, maybe, like, maybe they're related, but, they're not, so, which would, if I made them related, it would make, I can't explain it now, but I'll explain it, like, it will explain itself, onwards with the series. So, it's gonna be a very good series. I'm really excited. I think I got something really worked out here. I think I have an ending worked out. I'm not sure if I liked the ending. I just haven't thought of any other ending so far, so, I don't know if that's how I'm gonna end it. I won't tell you guys because that, spoiler alert, how dare I do that? Like, it's so mean of me to, spoil something for you guys. So I'm not gonna spoil anything. I can't entirely spoil anything because I don't even know myself. So I'm working really hard. I, will, like, be trying to post as much as possible as, like, I'm gonna try and post more, basically. Whether it's about the infection or if it's just random goofy crap, I'm gonna try and post more. So, yeah, like I said, I will be posting, Vera's, character here soon. I think I might go through and redraw her real quick because I'm not exactly happy with the original drawing that I have with her. I don't think it captures her personality entirely, but, I think I'm gonna go through and redraw her, and once I'm done redrawing her, then I will post a video about it. So, yeah, but go and buy my art once I figure out what platform I'm gonna be using. I like the two platforms that I'm considering. I might use both. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Is either Etsy or this thing called ArtSpace. So I'm gonna try and sell my art on either of those, and all of it's gonna be digital. Some of it might have been like transferred from physical to like digital, but so that way you can go through and you can buy the digital copy and have some of my art. Like I said, I'm not the best at art. I don't have many examples of my art. I mean, I have one right now. Oh my gosh. Meow, meow. Okay. Anyways, so I did this of Catnap, in one night, because I was trying to rush for an art competition, which it ended up being too big for me to do anyways. I'll put you right there, and you can stare into everybody's soul. I also have my cup where I've done, like, Carl the Cupcake, yes, more Catnap, and Dandy. So, I don't even know if that got on camera. Oh! I don't even know if that got on camera. That might just be, like, Cozy, no camera. Like, you did not get on the camera at all. And I'm like, sorry, bro. So, yeah, I don't have much examples to show you guys about my art, but I will be putting up a video that shows some of my examples of digital art, because those are all physical. So so those are just some updates, and I'm not quitting, so don't worry about it. My intention was to phrase it like I was quitting, not for the views or anything like that. I just thought it would be funny. But y'all are awesome. I have finally gotten motivation back. I don't even know how, but I got it. And I'm going to use as much of it as I can before it leaves again. I'm going to be like, no, don't leave me, come back. So, yeah. But some, like, just so, like, you know, for, like, if you do want to buy my, my art, some, like, fandoms that I'm into that I would be, like, 100% joyous to do art in, and probably would do art the best in, is, you know, like, Poppy Playtime, FNAF, dragons. Like I said, I don't draw dragons conventionally, but, I don't know, maybe you like my style of dragons. Probably not, I don't know. I like Danny's World. I love Danny's World. Danny's World's awesome. I also like Warrior Cats. I love Warriors. It is a very good book. And I've also drawn personas for my friends. Well, okay, I drew one persona for one friend, and I actually did two, but, so if you have, like, personas that you want, I can go through and draw them for you. You can just send in, like, a request, and I can be like, yeah, and then you just gotta go and find it. So, yeah, I plan on doing a lot. I am excited. I will try my best not to let my arting get in the way of posting infection videos. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm probably not gonna get a lot of orders. But, so. Why? Get back in. Okay. I'm so sorry. So, thank you guys for the support again. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you guys for understanding. I don't know, but, I really am working on a lot. I have finally cleaned out a, area where I can, you know, film with a rock. This guy's name is Rocky. Anyways. So, yeah, I have, like, a place where I can record that's not outside, because filming outside is great, but it is hard as freak, man. Like, you have to get it, like, just in the time of the day where it's not too hot, but the lighting is still good, and it's, like, it's really hard. So I will be doing my best there. But catch you guys on the next video. Next video. And I wish you all a very good day. Stay tuned for more silly crap and junk, and I will be like doing my best. So anyways,